Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Trent Sanderson, and you're on the infamous Living Realm Network. Divine power is always working for us because we're trying to do right. Yes, we're trying to do right every day. It's funny because when you're trying to do the right thing, when you're trying to do positive things, when you use positive words, when you hang around positive people, when you just want to move in a positive direction, it's funny because it's like this mysterious force just begins to start helping you out in all the things that you do. That's the magic of life. Life actually supports us, but who supports that theory? I be around people all day, every day, and I see their theory because I can actually hear how they think about life. And a lot of people think about life in a negative way, as if the creation has gone bad or something, as if everything is spoiled rotten. But little do they know that they are actually spoiled rotten, literally, as far as being catered to at all times by the universe and the creation around them. And I'm gonna explain more about that as this video progresses. But we're on the 1 month Be Nice to People challenge, where we have to be nice to everybody that we encounter on our daily walk and journey through life. So if you are a RIM team member, which I'm gonna need you to subscribe if you're not, this is what we're doing this month, because we're out of space and we're just filled with joy and positive energy. We're radiant people, we're contagious, we're shining bright like a diamond, as Rihanna would say, and we're just making the world a better place. We're making ourselves a better place, and we're making others' lives better. So how to use your imagination 100%. Okay, let me break down some more brain mechanics for you, because if you didn't watch my video yesterday, I was talking about some neurology stuff, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good stuff. So I'm gonna kind of branch off that limb tonight here, talking about the imagination. And okay, here we go. You have the left brain and you have the right brain. I'm pretty sure you've heard of that. The left brain consists of logic, reasoning. You know, the left brain is like your math. Okay, you ever heard of the subject math? I know some of you guys are in other countries or whatever. I think you take math over there, but left brain consists of strategic stuff, math, you knowing how to count, you know how to say your ABCs, you knowing how to speak properly, logic, how can you explain this issue, how can you explain this problem, how do you make this recipe, what do you need to buy when you go to the store, what's the name of your friend. Logic, left brain. Right brain, on the other hand, is a little bit different. What is this crowd going to be like when I approach this crowd? Oh, what does this atmosphere feel like? How do I feel right now? Am I able to paint a picture? Am I able to paint a portrait of myself? Should I go get me a tattoo? Well, no. That's my left brain thinking and telling me that I should go get a tattoo, but my right brain is saying, well, what is my tattoo gonna be? And you start to think of all the different designs in your right brain. And so that's the two fundamentals of each part of your brain, the left brain and the right brain. And of course we got the occipital, the parietal, and all the other good stuff, the cerebellum, blah blah. But we're not talking about that tonight. We're talking about imagination and how to use it 100%. How to use your imagination 100%, guys. First, I gotta explain this to you. Everybody that you encounter, listen close now, listen very, very close. This is really, really true. Everybody that you encounter lives in their own world. Everybody that you encounters thinks by their own thoughts and imagination. Everybody has their own theories. Everybody has their own beliefs. Everybody has their own perception of the way they see the same thing that you see, but it's different. That's why it's so very important not to impress your beliefs on other people, because they're never gonna see it like you. Now, if you had the power to put yourself inside somebody's body and see out of their eyes, or put yourself in somebody else's shoes, then you probably will understand. But you're never really gonna understand how another person thinks. You know, everybody's completely 100% different, and everybody uses their imagination 100% already. You know, so get that through your head first. Everybody lives in their own world. Now, how do you expand this world? How do you expand this world of yours? First things first, you must know that the world that you live in, like your world, everything that you do on a regular basis, like you stand in your house, you going to your job, you feeling the way you feel on a regular basis about how you feel, the way you put on your makeup, the way you go to the gym and work out, you know, the type of music that you like to listen to, rock and roll, gymnastics, whatever you like to do, that is your world. You have to realize and discover right now in this moment that you are living in your own world. Look around you. Look at everything around you. Tell me, what do you see? You might see objects. You might see furniture. You might see walls. You see the computer before you. But literally, guys, this is your world. Now, Does this mean that you are limited to your world? Absolutely not. Okay, what did I just say before? Everybody else has their own world. It's not like yours. So never get down and out about, what you think the world is going through, because the world is never going through what you see in your world. That's a small perception of understanding how the world really is. That's a figment of your imagination. That's not you using your imagination 100%. The way to use your imagination 100% is when you realize that the world is much bigger than your world. The world that you're living in, it's like this. It's like a grain of sand. Keep that in mind. Every time your mind goes overboard about something that you're thinking about somebody, assumptions, thinking that somebody believes this, thinking about somebody believes that, you're walking around people that you don't know anything about. You don't know nothing about them, but your mind, your imagination wants to make you think that you know everything about them, and it's not true. They're lies, and they're assumptions, they're opinions, and they're false beliefs from your own mind being projected on people and everything around you, when you really haven't talked to the people and actually got the facts, when you really haven't done the research and actually got the facts, when you really never been there before and actually got the facts. The one thing that you must realize is that your world is very, very small. But in order to use your imagination 100%, you have to realize that the world is very, very much bigger than your world. Okay? Keep that in mind, guys. That is very important if you want to expand your consciousness, if you want to expand your perception, if you want to be better than where you are right now in life, if you just want to be a much more efficient person, a much more understanding, caring, loving person. You have to realize that your very world is just for you. It's just for you, honey. Homie, it's just for you. We rolling, guys. This is the infamous Living Room Network. I'm gonna need you to go subscribe after this video. Go to youtube.com/TrentisHenderson. Just type in my name. Subscribe, guys. Let's stay connected. We are the Rim team. Okay, so just always realize, guys, that your world is very, very small and the world is much, much bigger. And in order to experience the whole wide world, you have to let go of what you think all the time is right. It's not right all the time. The imagination thinks hundreds upon hundreds of billions and trillions of thoughts through a lifetime. Upon hundreds of thousands of thoughts throughout the day, you dwell on certain thoughts that are not true all throughout the day. But if you are able to let that go and realize that there's a lot more, or there's a lot more, you will live better off, because you can't outthink what's really going on. And that's why a lot of us mess up most of the time, because we start to think that, this is really going on over here behind closed doors, but we don't even know that. That's lies. That's deceit. That's negative thinking. That's your lower self. Your higher self is the real you. Now, here's where we get into the flow of life right here, guys. Here's the kicker. Here's the key, and I'm going to let you go. Okay, so what you want to do is, in every moment that you're living, realize that the future is based on what you're thinking right now. That's the truth. That's the power of life. That's God. Somebody said God was yesterday. Somebody said God is today. But what is God really? Right now. God is right now in your life. You can choose to go forward in your life right now, or you can choose to stay where you're at right now, or you can choose to think backward. Whatever you choose to do, you can do that because you are doing it right now. Choices and decisions make your next moves in life. Choices and decisions give you the next effects based on the calls that you make from the choices that you make right now. Right now. You can have a great future right now if you think that you will have a great future right now, and you go out about acting out having a great future. So always remember that now is the time. Now is the time. You can't foresee the future. Only thing you can do is realize that right now is all you have, and you're going to think positive the best way that you can, and you're going to get positive outcomes. I promise you. I guarantee you. You will use your imagination 100% every single time, folks. I'm Trentis Henderson. Thank you for watching this video. I don't want to hold you too long. Make sure you go to the website, guys. Visit us, www.thelivingrim.org. Peace.